I used to think committee hearings were where bad bills get stopped, but then I went to Tallahassee. Committees are supposed to be the gates, and one thing jumped out at me almost immediately. The senators don't hold each other accountable. They coddle each other. When a really bad bill gets filed, their instinct isn't to stop it. It's to move it forward based off of promises that it'll get fixed later. I want to show you what I mean. Every person you're about to hear voted yes on this bill.
I've known you for quite some time. This is the first bill stop, and this is the first day of session, so there's no need to set the house on fire. So I'm going to be a yes today, and hopefully that we can make some changes by the time it comes to the last stop. Thank you so much.
That sounds reasonable until you realize this bill already strips local control.
So I truly believe that first committee stops are the place that bills go to get better, and so I'm inclined to vote for it, but I do hope that you'll address those issues.
So he acknowledges the problem, but advances it anyways.
I too feel like if we're going to have a bill in first committee stop, we have to give it time to develop. I do trust my colleague, and he's committed to working on that, and so I will be voting in the affirmative for this bill today.
As you can see, trust replaces scrutiny.
The drafting of this is more of like a brief that you would, this isn't great prose. And it needs to be a lot more. I have a bunch of questions. If I was writing this on behalf of a developer, I would button up a lot of it.
That's not a warning, that's an admission. Committee hearings are supposed to be the gates, where a bill proves it belongs. Instead of iron sharpening iron, it's senators shielding senators. And if no one's watching, if the public isn't paying attention, this stuff just keeps on moving. So for Florida's sake, the real work isn't the floor votes. It's catching these bills early when we'll fix it later is still the excuse. Because once they don't have to explain themselves anymore, that's when the damage is already done.